But again, that as I think for Uganda also brought in something that people have problematized a lot, and that's the question of personalities. How most of these parties that we've had over time then only have as much longevity and stay as the personalities that are at the helm and that have been formed around, right? So you have later on, when we have the multi-party system, coming in 2005, and later on, you have the parties formed around individuals. Of course, there's the constituencies that that individual represents, but then you have individuals like Apollo Milton Obote, right, of UPC. You have FDC and Besigye, and you now have the NRM, obviously, with Museveni. You have NUP now with Robert Sentamu Kyagulanyi at the helm. So is this both and obviously this, because these parties are not very entrenched, save for the National Liberation Movement, you find a tendency that once the personality at the helm of the party leaves because of lack of institutionalization, then the parties pretty much disappear and they lose their national appeal beyond the immediate constituency that they are formed against. Is this issue, does it have a particularly Ugandan character? And how does one, is it a necessary evil that you cannot but form a political party? Because I remember when I was in South Africa, there was a question around, for example, the economic freedom fighters, right? And the EFF tried to do something. They shared a survey to show that the party, the economic freedom fighters generally, had now become more popular than its leader, Julius Malema, right? But when you think of the EFF, most people will think of Julius Malema. So they are trying to identify this Ipsos survey. I think Ipsos is a company that does a lot of these national representative surveys. And they had cited that the EFF had now, for the first time, at that point, become more popular than its leader,